Salute, salute. Hey, what's happening, John? What's going down? Salute, salute. Another day. Salute, salute. Grind time. Hey, hey, check it out. Check it. Come. I'm chilling. It's game time. Y'all in the way. Man, let's go. Morning. Hey, what's happening, Steve? Yeah. Another day to get it right, man. Another day to get it right. Um, Uh, oh, all right, move. Come on. Over here, Michelle. Come on. Come on, ready, brother. Wait. Come on. Shot. Come on. Over here. I got my floor messed up. Man, you boy, get your butt up there. Go. Son, go. Shout over here. Shout. Over, over here. Sit down. Sit. Sit. Let's go. And man, salute to the word. Man. Hey. Hardest people in the live. Always some. Yeah. Got it. Mess my floor up, y'all. See, I'm a power up. I just gave my bath yesterday. Yeah. Go and clean the whole damn garage again. Again. Michelle. Michelle. Right here. Right here. Over here. Sit down. Sit. And all right. Oh yeah. Yeah. We got it out, bro. And it's the game. Having dollars. You know, you see, they they part of me. They part of me. You can tell. No words, no words needed on that. I got, well, let's go. Sure. Fits. Oh, that's what's up, Steve. Yeah. Hey, appreciate it, John. Yeah, appreciate it, John. Hey, Steve, that's what's up. Man, you ever want to link up? We do a live. I'm always down, man. You know, we'll jump on you live and jump over here, man. It's all good. That's what's up, Steve. Yeah, that's what's up. That's spreading the wealth. That's spreading the wealth right there, man. That's the give back. That's the give back, Steve. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All good, bro. Yeah, man. We do so much taking. We do so much taking. What do you give them back? You know, it ain't gotta be finances. It ain't gotta be finances. And when I say giving back, I don't necessarily mean to the people. I mean to the world. Over here, Michelle. Over here, good movie. Michelle, go. Oh, you gotta go inside. You go. Get up there. Go. Go. I'm talking about to the world. And when I say the world, I don't mean like changing. I don't mean like changing people or something. I mean, as a deposit, as a deposit, what do you kick out into the world? You know what I'm saying? Is it always take, 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 take? And I'm talking about earth. I'm talking about energy. I'm talking about respect. I'm talking about knowledge and wisdom. See, it ain't always visual. It ain't always visual. Man, hey, see, like, you inspire me, I inspire you, and you see how it continues to roll now. It goes down, then we start, you know, and I get my inspiration from people like Dion, both of the Johns, you know what I'm saying? Sadie, I'm talking about Little J. The list goes on, man. Empress, like the energy, like, and the thing is, it's not necessarily for these people, but when they put out that energy into the earth, into the world, then that energy starts to flourish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so many. It starts to flourish. But like if we gonna take, we need to take it for the positive so we can give back. And everybody's like, and I'm not talking about, and you could be selfish as I don't know what and still be able to give back. See, everybody's got their minds on the pockets, watching the pockets. Yeah. And protecting your pockets. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's so caught up on that, whether defensive or offensive. They caught up on that and think that that's the only way to take or give. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Everybody has their own style. But everybody thinks it's financial to take and give. I gotta show you these cards. I gotta show you this big wad of money or materialistic stuff. But that's not what makes it work. That's not make what life is, man. Don't get it twisted. You got one life to live, you do what you choose. But if you try to get back, sometimes just allowing people to peer in and see certain things, routines, or whatever the case may be. Somebody might need that. I've seen plenty of folks that have inspired me, you know. And I've talked about it on here, you know, through injuries and all, you know. Yeah. But hey man, what if we get it back? Because when you start seeing and looking around, that's one way you can measure if you on this time. If you on that time, this is one way you can measure where you need to be. Appreciate it. But you can measure where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I know if this crowd, all they doing is taking people credit, taking people, shine or trying to steal somebody's life, or all it is all they just putting out the negativity, negative. There's nothing positive coming out of it. Those are some telltale signs, man, that hey, if you go this direction, this is your future. This is your future. And when you hang around that, you all probably feel surrounded, and then you start wondering why your outlook all of a sudden turn negative. Why did my outlook all of a sudden turn negative? You'll probably get surrounded and going, no. But it's not finances that you have to give to the next person. That ain't what it's all about. Don't get finances can be changed, change your life. Say today, and it can. It can. But on a regular basis, what are you putting out into the earth, into the world? Yes, man. Yep. And the ones, and it's crazy, man, because all of those cartoons and all the little anime and all of that stuff back in the day where they were saying good versus evil. And this little thing has the power to control the world, and you can't let it get as bad as it is. Knowledge is it. Knowledge is it. You know? But the thing about knowledge is it's nothing without the wisdom that comes along with it. Wisdom and understanding this, being able to practice, being able to practice. That's the reason why I say audiobooks only have so much weight. And then reading the book also only has so much weight. When you study and you apply and you practice, then comes the wisdom and understanding. Just because we have the knowledge doesn't mean, you know, I know right from wrong. I know right from wrong. I do. I swear I do. Because that means, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 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 man. And I believe we all have a level of arrogance. You see it in folks. And if you're a reader of minds, reader of souls, and you're a deep thinker per se, you'll see people always share that light when they get a little bit of something. They working out, they start feeling themselves. You know, and then don't get it twisted. The celebration and the confidence of being or accomplishing something is real. It's real. But some people, and you'll see it, when they get a little bit, then not the confidence, but a whole nother ego, a whole nother personality starts to show. It starts to show. And you get little small glimpses of it. So I'm telling you right now, move. Get your ass up there. Go. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, while I was interrupted, uh, when people start to get that little bit, and then you start seeing it. But see, that ego, has always been there. It's always been there. You know, uh, you have to be very, and sometimes it's us. Sometimes it's us. You know, um, as I have matured in life, and I've always been an introvert. I've always tried to attempted to be under the radar. I just had, man, this is actually bad. As I have matured and as I have grown, I started to realize, right, we only have so much time, so much energy, so much effort to give. And when we take that time and do some reflect, the same thing that made you laugh in life could have been the same thing that made you cry. I'm just saying, because like at this age and with the wisdom and understanding, I always can feel myself meditating, and then I have to find things to humble myself and keep me down on earth, right? Now, I'm not talking about necessarily ego. It could be finance, you know, it could be a whole bunch of other things that you could feel yourself levitating off of the ground and catching yourself and learning to have ways to bring you back down to reality. You know, sometimes we forget we just been dropped in the bucket when it comes to the universe and all of that other stuff. And when you start to roll out, you start to understand, man, life is dumb simple. It's dumb simple. If you didn't want the cars, the boy girls, the da 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 da, the jewelry, whatever you into, the games, the computer, the you understand, whatever. If you didn't want that, your life wouldn't be so complicated, right? The things that we want versus the things that we need. The things that we want are the things that we need, boy. You know, and the things that we want will somehow take over take over the things that we need as far as value. You know, then comes the complexity of life. Then comes the complexity of life. Yeah, but that's the thing, though. That's the wisdom and understanding uh, behind the knowledge. You know, and it's not just me. I have noticed it amongst a lot of people older than me. Uh, you know, the things that matter of want don't have the same weight as the need getting old. And once you realize how important the simple things are and how simple life can be if you take care of your needs, then you start seeing, oh, but it's the circle of life. I understand. I understand because because some things, this is the power of wisdom and understanding and intelligence. You know, some people, and it's the human way, me included, have to go through the experience at some point in time. You can tell me all you want to, and I'll be, you know, oblivious to the signs. But the ones that catch on at a young age, they the ones that get the purpose, uh, you know, and their knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of life. Notice how they not talking about materialistic things at all. Not at all. You know. Man. Man. First. Yeah, it's crazy because you'll see the folks that get caught up in the need, in their needs, you know. Uh yes, sir. I am. Not yet. I'm about to finish the abs, gotta finish the ab routine. Um this these planks. Gotta hit these planks, bro. The planks, you notice I do the planks every day. Uh if anybody's struggling and you know who you are and you know where you at with it, right? You got your regular ab routine, you got your regular core routine, and you see the shadow effect of your core, but you're not just, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Toss in some planks and at bare minimum, work your way up to 4 minutes. Uh, and just add that to your abs. And what the planks do, the planks give your abs the not the form, but they make them sit right. Like planks to me will be like fixing your suspension on your abs. Like, you know how everybody wants the horsepower and all this stuff, got no control. The planks give you that control of your core. It can sound crazy because a lot of people say, hey man, these planks don't serve a purpose. They will like, you know what I'm saying? It, it looks intense, but if you do it every day, it just becomes a routine. You know what I'm saying? It just becomes a routine. And believe me, I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna see if I can get the video up here tomorrow or something like that. If I can remember when I first started doing the abs, and y'all can see me going through the routine. Now, I do 30s when I do the other stuff before, after the wheel, the little whatever you want to call it, plyometrics, whatever. I don't know. But anyway, I started doing 10, right? So 10. And then with these planks, I started with 20 seconds and not 1 minute. So everything is a slow, intense workup. It's not, you're not, so and when the 20 and when I could do these 20 seconds on each side, then I will up it 2 seconds every week. You see, I didn't just up it like 10 seconds. I didn't just, you know what I'm saying? Uh Whatever, I just up it 2 seconds every week. I just inched my way up to a minute. And you'll be surprised to how it stays with you versus you trying to jump the ball. If you look at it from a perspective like, I'm just gonna inch my way up and I'll take my time. And then it just, you get lost in the routine. Like, and I have for me, I have a ceiling. I can go longer than what I go with the planks. It's a lot of stuff that I could go longer with, but let's be honest and be real with ourselves. How much time do you sincerely have to give, to your workout? Because whatever time you have to give to your workout, we should try, or you should try. I'm not telling you what to do, but you can try getting as much into that time frame as you possibly can. So yes, I could do a whole bunch more with my core, but
Uh, Instead, I have X amount of time that I've laid out. Now, every now and then, you got extra time, you can do a few extra things or whatnot. But ultimately, you know, having knowing what you can do within a certain time frame. That's why, also why I try to make the majority of my workouts full body workouts. Everything is full body because I don't have that time to do the thousands, this, and then break off and do that. You know, instead of doing 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 burpees, it's more full. Uh, and I'm not saying 1,000 just to throw. I'm just throwing numbers out there. But you'll get more of a full body workout than just strictly the push up. So, and I used to do them push up all the time, daily. But it's only so much you can do within a certain amount of time, you know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of those steps people miss with their core, and that's the stuff that and then they'll be scratching their head. But as men, this is what we do when it comes to core. I'm telling you, we'll say we want the core, or lie and say that we don't want the core. For the ones that are, not speaking for everybody, but the majority, we either want it, we'll lie and say that we don't want it and want it. We could have it, or whatever the case may be. But for whatever reason, we'll try to make up for it with our chest, arms, and back. Because the bigger the chest, the bigger the arms, the bigger the back, the better your shirt is going to fit on you. The better you're going to look like you got that with a shirt on. You understand? Meanwhile, me personally, calisthenics for me brings on that sleeper build. Like I could put on extra large. Yeah, a lot of people don't. They don't. They say they don't. They say they don't. But if I were to walk around and say, "Hey, I can sell you these abs. All you gotta do is buy it, put them, strap them on, and they're yours. They better boom, man. They sell out like hotcakes. It would sell out like hotcakes. You can't tell me I'm not. You can't tell me I'm not lying. You can't tell me I'm not lying. You can't say it wouldn't sell out like hotcakes because the fact that boys is grabbing the cars, the jury, and everything for what? For what? Because they want the women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But no, but if I could put it, if I could sell, if it was like a pill or like a shirt or like a something that you could just wrap around your stomach and then in 5 minutes you would have a 6-pack, like a permanent 6-pack. It would sell like hotcakes. Hotcakes. But like I'm telling you from somebody who chased after the like my core had, and I think to be honest, I'm being honest. I think my core was a lot stronger when I didn't have when I wasn't as defined with the core. I was doing so much. And getting my way up, but no definition. And then it'll start creeping into your mind. So you get into your mind. Genetics. No. Nah, man. Like, it's just like that, man. What time? Ooh, boy, 3. Ooh, 3. Okay. Yeah, man. But ultimately, you know, doing the same routine every day for me. I put it. I did my homework. I did the trial and error. I played the game for so long till I gave up. Played the game so long till I gave up. Licked my wounds. Went back to the drawing board and said, hey, I'm gonna do this. And I had to take the knowledge that I'd already obtained and practice and, so on and so forth to go through the process. But some of the people that changed my view on the core was C.T. Fletcher, Mayweather, and Roy Jones. They changed my whole view on the core. All right, man. And that boy, I ain't gonna lie, man. That boy Dion, that be coming through. And that boy did a workout with this youngster the other day online. I got the youngster name. I wish I could give him some justice, man, but I forgot his name. They was doing some dips. Man, that stuff had me hyped. Had me hyped. It had me hyped. Yeah, man. And I don't think people know, man, like Deion, he in his 50s, man. Yeah, Deion's in his 50s, man. You got, and tell the fact, like, tell the fact, these, and quiet before the storm. Oh, Hustle Maniac. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got to forgive me, man. I just be half it up and down and stuff. I be in my own lane. Be on my own lane, man. I'm procrastinating right now. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah. I'm from Texas. You know, I'm like, man, I'm from Texas. You know what I'm talking about? Salute, man. Salute to Texas. Salute to Detroit, man. Salute to that bitch, man. Motor City. Yeah. All right. Playing around, procrastinating. Let's go. Yeah, man. Yeah, but salute. Man, the boys was going in, and like the dope thing about stuff like that is, Hustle Maniac. You can tell he's young. Now, I'm not saying youngster like as far as mentality, just in youth. And yeah, he was man, he flying through it, doing his thing, and Dion doing his thing too. And you know, it's just it's not one of those things where it's just like one person. This is a thing that anybody, any of us, you should have it when you get to that point. And you can see how Dion struggling, and you can tell in his mind, like, you can tell in his mind, like, man, I really want to quit. But mentally, he's going to do the work. And just the self-confidence, man, that shit, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, seeing other people just like fight through it and get through it, like, bro, that's dope. Hey, John, hey, me and you both, man. Me and you both, John. I don't miss out on my kid. I'm gonna make up for it. But yeah, me and you both. Favorite two teams is the Texans and whoever whooped the Cowboys. I swear, I don't even watch football anymore, but I swear, if it was an investment that I would do every year, I would go look at the yeah, I would yeah, I go look at the schedule and I go buy every team jersey that they were playing. If I was, if I wanted to do that, that was always something I wanted to do. Never did. Hey, yeah, you ain't gonna like this. I'm not a Pats fan because I'm a Texan, and you know why. You know why. Don't play. You know why. Playoffs. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. Ooh, wait, boy. Man. Man. You did? Great. So let's go. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Seeing stuff like that, and then the workout they were doing with the dips. You know, I'll go to Dip City every blue moon, but let me tell you, if it's one thing I hate, it's them. And yeah, yeah. And they was over there doing their thing, man. And you know, yeah, man, just seeing folks on the grind, pushing through. Yeah, man. Sir. Yeah, we gotta reach at some point. You know, it's all part of the circle of life. But you know, it's all back to the thing, like, what are you putting out into the earth, into the universe? What are you giving back? You know, forget the people. I'm talking about earth. I'm talking about the universe. You know, not just people. What are you giving back? You know, real talk. Take. JG Whitworth, 87779. My money and I want it now. Let's sir. Woo, man. Yep. Yeah. You know. Yep. The energy is real. And that energy is real. Ooh-wee. Yeah, but doing this, this variation of everything that you see right now. Like I say, man, 3 months, I was down 50 pounds. You know? Yeah, yeah, but and even, but the thing about the energy is, if you are weak on your energy, no matter what it is, somebody else's energy can consume you, right? It can straight up and down consume you. So hold up. Give me 1 second. So example, somebody, hold on. I gotta get this right. Somebody to come around you and be extra, extra negative, but they're weak on their energy, but their energy is negative, and you extra positive, like extra positive. Your positive encouragement or just on another level can overcome that negativity that they too weak to realize, is going on, and vice versa. Vice versa. Yep. So it goes into the thing of, what are you seeking? What are you looking for? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Out of breath. Can't breathe. But it's time to go. Let's go. We'll figure it out on the way. We'll figure it out on the way. Now work on the breathe. Breathe, you know. Learning to recover on the move is a hidden superpower. That's a hidden superpower. Good day, bad day. Good day, bad day. That recovering on the move can save your life and give you the strength to go to the next level. Against all odds. Against all odds. Man. This pinched nerve on my lower back is really getting the best of me these last couple of weeks, man. And gotta do better, man. I gotta get some more stretching in. Let's go. Let's go. I'll cry about it in the shower. Let's go. Come on. Got work to do. Ah, let's go. Ooh, wee, boy. Let's go. Ah, woo. Damn, boy. Ain't got this over with. Ooh, wee. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Won't he do it? Tell you, boy. That bad boy whooping me. That bad boy whooping me. Yeah, man. On to the next one. I got to stop being late. I'm either early or late, but never on time. I gotta do better, man. But anyway, uh, around the world, and it's game time. Tell me how you really feel, man. Tell me how you really feel. Hey, all right, let's go. Let's go. One foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. Yeah, man. It's like a tattoo. It's like a tattoo. Man, it's like a tattoo. It's only gonna hurt for a little bit, okay? Okay, let's go. Right, world. Man, that's how it be. That's how it be. And that's a 20-minute workout. 20-minute workout. I keep stressing like for anybody trying to find their way, and that's 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes. You do that with an album team, I can guarantee you, as you start to slowly, your body starts to transform, it's going to transform to what you want it to be. It'll transform to what you want it to be. But anyway, let's go. That's how it goes, man. Keeping the blood flow. Oxygen in the blood, oxygen in the blood flowing to the muscles, muscle expanding, not just expanding, expanding past its normal expansion. I guess you can say. What does CT Pleasure say? I go back to the grove. Yeah. And the crazy thing is, it's no, it's no secret. And there's no hidden method. I do the same thing every day. The exact same thing for the most part. For the most part, every day. It's it's been 5 people that I can put a stamp on that totally conform to doing that tit for tat what I do. And I'm gonna tell y'all a story about the confidence. Now, the same thing can make you laugh or make you cry. But just give me a second. Yeah, I definitely got a story to tell you. Yeah, I got a story to tell on this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I hate this. Yeah, I say I hate this. Right. I hate these. I hate these guys. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to wait till I do these burpees. I gotta wait till I do the burpees to tell the story. 'Cause I gotta be able to break it down. It ain't any time. It's 20. I'm supposed to be doing these back to back, but man, that first variation brings you down. But if I was coming out the gate, I could do these back to back, which I should be able to do now. And I'm bull job. Yeah. Golly. Ooh. Man. Oh, that bed, those covers, the devil. That comfort zone, man. We running from that. But it is chasing right behind me. It's running. It's running. Talking about, come here, boy.
I ain't done with you yet. Man. Yeah, it hurt. Yeah, I won't quit. And I hate this. Hate this. And like that kid. I hate doing dishes. I hate dips. Ah man, all in together now. Let's go. Man, Wait. Don't run from it. Oh man. Don't run from it. The only way the possibility to woo. Yeah. We run. We run into the fire. We are running to the fire. Let's go. Yep. That one to quit is real. If I had $1 for every time I wanted to quit, and 1 penny every time I wanted to quit and I quit, you wouldn't be talking to me right now. Let's go. Yeah. You know what time it is. It's first time. Can't get no time to it. It's first time. It's that time. One of these days, I'll crank it up. One of these days. You know what? Not today. Hey, I'm out here. Look what I found. That's a medicine. I ain't one of these bad boys, man. Anybody ever had one of these? I used to use this all the time. Hey, oh, I, I'm gonna stay consistent. I'm gonna say it's consistent. It's been a minute since I pulled one of these, man. Get your butt up there. Get up there. Better best stop moving one down. Hey. Oh, dang. Dang. Dang, boy. Come on. Get your butt up there. Let's go. I gotta get back to it. Son, do. Come on, son. Get up there. Get up there, boy. Get up there. Son, do. Come on, son. Come on, boy. Come on. Get up there, boy. Come on, son. Good boy. You gotta get your face. Get up there, son. Yeah, yeah. Dog, dog be with the balls and stuff. Yeah, I seen them good there. But they good. I can work with, Yeah. But it is what it is. Come on, let's get these burpees going, man. Yeah, 20 minutes of burpees. But hey, so I wanted to tell this story time. Story time. I said it was gonna be story time. So I've had 5 people. I've had plenty of people that have jumped on to doing my workout or like that, but broken off, created their own and took off doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's and that's what it's that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to uh build your own. You know what I'm saying? If whatever it's hard to explain. But anyway, not to get too off into that, but I've had 5 people, 5, I can count them, that have done exactly what I do, tit for tat. None of them got lost in it. But I'm gonna give you an example and I'm gonna break this down. So it was this youngster. I met him at the gym. At this point in time, I'm going to the gym when the gym weight opens. It's at 4 o'clock, 7 days a week. I'm at the gym. And I do my workout. Just like now. I don't bother anybody. I'm to myself. I'm at peace. My peace. And people are always watch from afar. And this person worked at the gym, was a janitor. And his homeboy worked the door. And they would always come up to me and interrupt my workout and ask me what I'm doing, so on and so forth. And long story short, the janitor was highly intelligent brother. Highly intelligent brother, man. I'm not, who was trying to get into the military at this point in time, had just graduated college, was 23 at the time, graduated with his bachelor's, had his bachelor's, 23 years old, and wanted to go to the Army as an officer. So he was working, getting himself in shape. Mind you, this was an athlete. He was an athlete, a D1 athlete at that. So he already had, as far as the whole physical fitness mindset and physique and all of that. So, but mind you, sports athlete, sports workout. So heavyweights, power, fire through type deal. You know what I'm saying? And So when he started to mess with me, fish out of water, fish out of water. And I noticed this amongst a lot of youngsters and people when they jump over into the calisthenics. They try to fire through as if they were on the weight, you know, fast motion, pump, pump it fast and all, right? It's fine, but you're gonna blow your load. You're gonna blow your load, right? Meaning you're gonna exhaust all your energy, and you never going well, you can't lift no, you can't move no more. So he was one of them. And like I was saying before about that cockiness, and when you see a little bit of a glimpse of progress, how that confidence, you can be overconfident, over this and over that. So we're doing the variations. Now I've broken it down plenty of time on how to work your way up and how you can do the same thing every day and make it make sense. So he started with fives, 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 5 dips. We're not doing anything else. We're just doing that. We're just doing that, right? I'm doing 10 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, and 10 dips. Why am I saying this? The numbers really don't mean anything because you do what you spoke, what you can do. No, you're not going. I know, Rick that would be one thing that you would like to lean on. But how many people you know on steroids that strictly do calisthenics and bodyweight? Okay, exactly. But anyway, so like I was saying, so we get to doing our variations, and I will put the timer on 45 minutes. We're gonna do around the world for 45 minutes, and within the first 5 minutes, he has blown his load because not only is he firing through, he's trying to prove that he can go faster than me. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. See, when I start these conversations at the beginning, I know how I'm ending this up. I know where I'm going with it. Time out, man. Time out. Rick saw you're judging a book by its cover. You understand? And it don't matter. It's okay. And I hate having to stop. I'm not gonna keep pulling up. I'm not gonna be pulling up my leg and be showing y'all my legs and all this other stuff. Yeah, I got see calf, boy. But I have a sleeper build. I have a sleeper build. You know, I'm not one of those I can come in here and say steroid driven fools. Yeah, I'm not one of them steroid driven fools. Nah, those are the ones that want you to see them. They walking around like this. Nah, bro. I'm sleepy Bill. I wanna fit in. I've always been under the radar. I always try to be under the radar. If I could put on some clothes and look like a normal person, I would like to do that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, chase after your dreams, partner. Go get them. Go get them, Tiger. You know what I'm saying? Go get them, Tiger. You know, the world is your oyster. Now back to the story before I was interrupted. So everything that I say at the beginning to the end, I'm making it make sense. So he will blow his load firing through. And we be on the first 5 minutes. The first 5 minutes, we got 40 minutes to go. We have 40 more minutes to go. And I would break it down for him. I would tell him, hey man, you gotta take your time. We're looking for the pain. We're working for the progress. He's looking for the contest and the competition. He would go through the ab wheel with me. Every time I would try to roll the wheel, I'm just doing me. He is trying to Yeah, I do burpees I attempt to do them every day, bro. Yeah. At bare minimum, at least 20 minutes, you know. But he would try to match me with the ab roller and try to outdo me when I'm just focusing on me. Right? And I'm breaking it down because all this goes into the character, the character, the character. You know what I'm saying? So, but he sticks with it and he never progressed. Mind you, he never progressed. The same number he started with, when he stopped fooling with me, he was still at that same number because he never progressed. All right? Now, ambition. Ambition. I told you he wanted to go to the military and he wanted to be an officer and he had his best. They were giving him the runaround. They're giving him the runaround. The Army gave him a runaround. The Marines gave him a runaround. You know what I'm saying? The Air Force gave him a runaround. He could just enlist, but not an officer. So the Navy take right. The Navy take him, but he still goes in and just try to live. Right now, when he goes in, me and him still working out. Now his ambitions kick in. He wants to be a Navy SEAL, and he feeling himself because now through doing the ab routine and sticking with it, he started. Dad started to poke. He started to poke now. Started to see it. He walking around, shirt off. You know, you can see it in his, he feeling himself, feeling himself. And I can see it like his head blowing up. I'm not one to steal a shine, but I would always try to tell him certain things. So overconfidence comes into play. You haven't even got lost in the process. And you stuck with it long enough to see minor results. But you took that little win. You took that little win and you thought it was the Super Bowl. You took that little win and you thought it was everything. I keep telling y'all, the hardest thing you can do is maintain. That's the hardest thing you can do. Maintain. And when you see that little victory, that small victory, is that a victory you want to, is that a hill you want to die on? Because he got the little small results. When he started feeling himself, his head got so big, couldn't tell him nothing. Now, he's talking about other folks, you know, and they journey and how they ain't this and that. And he goes off into their prep program to be a Navy SEAL based off of off of working out and building his confidence and all. I didn't talk to him for months. When I talked to him, he said, man, I drowned 3 times. Man, Navy SEALs ain't all that. He started talking down on the Navy SEALs. And I had to correct him. And I'm no military guy, and I'm not bigging up no special forces. I'm not this and I'm not that. But you weren't talking like that when you was doing the work, and you weren't talking like that. They was everything. You had a goal. You had a mindset. You were feeling yourself. But the same thing that make you laugh and make you cry. You wasn't prepared. You weren't prepared. More mentally than anything. And you was feeling yourself, putting yourself in a mindset that you wasn't even there. You not that. You're not that. You know, the maintenance in life, any kind of progress you get is growth. You had to work for this progress. Whatever it is. I don't care if it's negative. You had to work for it. You had to work for it. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason you can tell me every character in such and such series and so on and so forth because you invested in it. You spent the time. You can tell me what's going to happen next. You work for it. Ain't no trophy, but you work for it. So anything that you put in time for, you're gonna see some form of progress. You're gonna see something from it. What kind of effort are you putting into it? What kind of growth is it? It's positive, it's negative. So he come back after failing, which I was very disappointed in him, not because he failed, but because his excuse, and I knew he wasn't ready before he went in. Before he even tried. Before he even tried, I already knew. I could see it. His whole mentality, his cockiness, the whole nine. So now he called himself because he went and did his time in the Navy, did his term, his contract, but he's still ambitious. Now he want to go to the Army. So and he could go to the Army this time as an officer. So now you leave the Navy, go to the reserves, and we link up again while we in the reserves, working out. And when I see him, no progress. He hasn't progressed from the last time I saw him and to the point where we at now. But he's still living on that high. But his ambitions is up here. Right? Now, whatever your goals are, whatever it is that you want in life, go get it. But look famous to prepare. Look famous to prepare. Not the copy. Not the overconfident. And when your confidence is the heaviest thing that you got, without the work, without the skill, without the will, it could get dangerous thing. Did he make the Green Berets in the Army? No. Came short. See, what you do in the dark always comes to the light. If you're beating bad in your body, your mind in the dark, you won't believe in the war. You won't believe in the battle. You just won't. You know what I'm saying? You'll be way more prepared. Never once did I see him have any ambition for himself, to focus on self. Everything that he wanted was to shine on somebody else, was to prove somebody else wrong or prove he could do better than somebody else. But he never got lost in his process. It always came up short. See, we can put in a little bit of work, and see progress that we have never seen before. Just because you put in this little bit of work, you see the progress that you have never seen before. That is not your mountain. That's not your mountain. You know what I'm saying? That's just letting you know you're going in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? It's letting you know you're going in the right direction. Have you ever noticed? In your uphill climb, that's where most of the growth happens. It doesn't happen at the top of the mountain. There is no pressure at the top of the mountain. None. You hit the top of the hill, the top of the mountain. And just because your hill is this big, and you get to the top of that hill, is that the hill you want to die on? Because it's a bigger hill right here. Your progress is in the climb. Your progress is in the strain, in the pain. It's not in the sunshine. It's not in the glory. It's not there. That's not what the progress is. You know, man, I can't stress this enough because it's crazy. Because you'll see somebody who wanted to win, who sincerely wanted to win their entire life. They wanted to win. And they start doing the things that make them win. And they're on the path. And they get a glimpse of it. Or just a little glimpse. And they lose their mind. They lose their mind. They think that's it. The high school football player that's living on that. I used to be this and I used to be that. The such and such. Look, life goes on. Life goes on. You don't get broken maintenance. Although maintenance is the hardest thing that you're going to have to do. Maintenance is the hardest thing you're going to have to do. Maintenance is the cousin of falling off. Just so you know. Just so you know. Maintenance is the cousin of falling off. So even if you climb that hill and you get to the top of the hill and you see a glimpse of that sunshine. Let me do I got about, I'll give y'all, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. I don't know, let me put the timer on. But yeah, you climb to that hill, bro. You climb to that hill, sis. And it's a small hill. It's the first hill you climb. You've never seen that green on the other side of the hill. And you can see it. But it's another hill blocking that green. You can just see a little bit of it. What you gonna do? You gonna sit up there and celebrate that? When all you got to do is enjoy the view and continue to climb. That's what the growth is. Because if people are trying to stay on top of that hill, on that one little hill, that's a lot of maintenance to do. That's a lot of maintenance to do. And all the hills around you keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Holding over here. And you're supposed to be up there. You know what I'm saying? See, every day ain't gonna be that major progress. It's just not. But if you can inch your way through, and some days maintenance is what it's going to be. Some days maintenance is what it's going to be. But no, it's the cousin of falling off. See, my homeboy, what he started with, he never grew past that. He never grew past it. And I'm not talking about just physically. I'm talking about mentally. I'm talking about spirit. I'm talking about with will. Get the skill, you don't even have a will to go. You don't have a will to grow. Boys be sitting around here comfortable off of victory, off of one win, off of one win. Growth is in the climb. Growth is in you being uncomfortable. You understand? And when you get to the top of that hill, you're looking for the mountain. You get to the top of the mountain, you're looking for another mountain. You know? And the thing is, it's not big, huge steps. When I broke down how I would slowly get my weight up on the planks, I would move up 2 seconds in time a week. 2 seconds. That means if I was doing a 10-second plank this week, next week I'm doing 12 seconds. I'm not doing a 30-second plank this week and then next week I'm doing a minute, although you can. You can. Progress is moving forward. Progress is moving forward. Not staying the same. Not saying the same. Not staying the same. That's where your progress is. It's uncomfortable. It's all of that. And my homeboy had me so disgusted. So disgusted. And he's a good person. More intelligent than me. Went further in school than I did. Had better opportunities. And it's not or created. I had created better opportunities for itself than I did. Excuse me. I cannot take nothing from anybody. You know what I'm saying? But he had me disgusted in the fact that not only did you let your cockiness create an alter ego that was ugly. That was ugly. You couldn't even come through for you. You couldn't even come through for you. And to come up short and then come up with these excuses and talk negative about the program or whatever because you came up short. You know what I'm saying? Because if you came up short, it rubbed me the wrong way. I never, it's no bad blood or nothing, but energy is energy. Energy is energy, and you are a product of your surrounding, correct? You are a product of your surrounding, right? My energy can be strong and it can be weak. I can't be weak. I can't have weak energy and be around that. You understand? You understand? You are a product of your surroundings. You're a product of your surroundings, so who you hang around? And if you're not, and if you around the wrong movement, do you have the will, the knowledge, and understanding that you are better off by yourself? Do you have that? Do you have that? Because we in a time right now where folks can't put their phone down. They can't put their phone down. You know what I'm saying? Do you have what it takes to sit in a room by yourself? Do you have the patience and concentration to pick up a book with no electricity, just a light, and read? Do you have that patience? Do you have the patience to show up to something, anything, your own life every day? For you? These are some questions we need to start asking ourselves. Because I don't want to hear about the entertainment world right now. I know we at war. The world is at war. But I'm going to lean on Nipsey on this one. I'm going to lean on Nipsey on this one. Who you at war with? The world or yourself? Huh? And who would you rather be at war with? Huh? Huh? Who would you rather be at peace with? And who would you rather be at war with? Because I can tell you right now, folks, always for the instant gratification. That's the name of the game right now. Instant gratification. You see me shine. How can I take him off his note so I can feel better about myself? Instant gratification. You see AI. How can I put in the least amount of work with the least amount of skill and get the most amount of money? Instant gratification. You see these folks coming in here, seeing somebody in physique and calling somebody on steroids, the things that they would run after, for men, it's just the steroids. For men, it's just the TRT. They especially don't need it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anybody that necessarily need it. That's a BBL. Hey, that's a male BBL. TRT. Steroid. Male BBL. I said it. Instant gratification. You know what I'm saying? These folks don't understand what it is to work. And that's what's going to make the next superhero. That's what's going to make the next superhero. That's what's going to separate the next man from the rest. Because we in a time right now, well, all you got to do is have a little bit of patience, little bit of concentration, little bit of discipline, just a little bit. Anybody got kids? Of age, or still, young, you ever seen them watching TV with a phone in their hand? You ever seen them at the dinner table or something with a phone in their hand? We stopped that with mine. We stopped that with mine. But tell them. See, just like my homeboy thought that you could just do this, see a little bit of result. That's it. Now you can just go on. I did that. No. You understand? Ali Sadiq said this. Salute, Ali. You know what I'm saying? Ali Sadiq said this. He said, man, homeless man came up to him. Said, man, I want to tell you something. All right, let me ask you something. Said, I ain't got no money for you, boy. And I don't want no money. You don't want no money from me. He said, I want to tell you something. I want to do some game. Calculated, man. Time 5:26. I'll do 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'll give y'all 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So, I said, I want to give you some game. He said, don't fear a man that can do 1,000 things. He said, don't fear a man that can do 1,000 things. Fear a man that do one thing 1,000 times. Huh? And we in the world, we can do 1,000. Oh, we can multitask. Oh, we can do this and this and that. But how many of us are a monk with it? How many of us do a martial arts with it? You know what I'm saying? How many of us Steph Curry with it? Huh? Huh? Nah, man. We so busy into that 5 minutes I can't solve, conquer, and move on type deal. Nobody's a master of nothing. Nothing. Master of none. When the master of one ranks supreme today, the master of one ranks supreme. Let that sink in. You heard it from me. The master of one today ranks supreme. That's the man that can do 1,000 things. Nah. Why do I say that? Because everybody can do 1,000 things. No different than the next man. You ain't no different than the next man. But can you show up every day? Can you be consistent? Can you grind? Can you show up when the cloud rains, when the cloud is out, it's raining, thunderstorming, and you don't feel good? Huh? But I'm not talking about the physical sense. I'm just talking about it in the life sense. Huh? It used to be a time where an apprentice was that program where you get lost in. Whatever it is, you damn near signing your life away because you're that committed. You know what an apprentice is now? a course down there. Where's your attention span at? Huh? Now keep it real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I bet they can tell about all the drama, whether the racial drama, the entertainment drama, who slept with who cheating on who, yeah, yada, 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 yada. When's the last time you sat in the room by yourself with a book? All my Christians, when's the last time you really picked up that book? When's the last time you picked up any educational book? When's the last time you did anything of progress for self and self-owned? When's the last time? When's the last time you put your phone down for more than an hour or so? Can you afford to do that? What's the important, you know what I'm saying? Wants and needs. Wants and needs, you know. But hey, life is what life is, man. And I gotta stress this, and I haven't been saying it as much as I should. You gotta take everything that I say with a grain of salt. You have to take everything that I say with a grain of salt. You know, my theory, my philosophy, my way of life, you know, uh, no dictating over here, my boy. But these questions we need to ask ourselves. These are questions we need to reflect on throughout today versus thinking about, yes, the miscellaneous BS. You know, the miscellaneous BS, man. Yeah, yeah. There you go. And there you have it, man. Next day done. Another day done. Ah, man. Ah. Uh, man, we got to take care of ourselves, man. And I always say it, and I'm going to say it again, you know, storyteller, man. That's the most powerfulest man after God on planet Earth. And who's telling your story? Who's controlling your narrative? And are you the author? Are you the author? Are you writing somebody else's story? Are you writing the masses' story? I don't think people take into account how important the storyteller is along with the story. I'll give you an example. Oh, music. Hey, so I got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll tell you how important the storyteller is. The storyteller told me that Pluto was a planet. The storyteller told me that Christopher Columbus founded America. And this is not, it's nothing made up. This is something I was taught. Now, if it doesn't matter what how you feel about the whole situation, we all know, you know, as people here prior to, right? We're not getting into, you know, it could get that could get messy too. But anyway, but you know, there's people here already. So who told the story of Christopher Columbus founding America, and who taught generations
I think what, 6 generations? 6 generations, full generations that Christopher Columbus founded America. He came here and found America. Storytelling. You understand? So, because the next thing that comes after the story is belief. Is belief. Now, we all know how strong belief can be, right? Whether you right in your belief or wrong in your belief. We know how strong belief can be. Who's telling your story? Are you the author of your story? Are you writing the story for you and your family? Or you know what I'm saying? What we do in the dark always comes to the light, man. Are you sharpening your sword? Are you sharpening your sword? Keep your sword sharp. And take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't you good be old. You know? Hey, much love. Hey, love y'all. Love y'all, man. And hey, yes, sir, John, man. Much love, man. You know. Hey, hey, guys, we're brothers. You know what I'm saying? We in this together now, boy. We in this together, John. You know what I'm saying? Stay run now. We riding, baby. We rocking, man. You know. Hey, man, I just hope that, you know, we can get to the point where we understand, like, hey, man, this energy that we put out, it comes back. It comes back. I swear it comes back. You know, you wake up in a bad mood, man, your day might just be bad. The chances of your day being horrible is, you know, is higher than not. You know, what you put out is what you get in. What comes back. And I'm telling you from somebody who's named a negative Nathan. I'm telling you, you know. And the things that I do, man, it takes work. It takes work. And I'm not talking about the workout. I'm talking about just looking at things from a different perspective. Looking at things from a different perspective. How many people really, really want peace? If you want peace, why we doing it? Why we in the chaos? You know what I'm saying? Why are we, you know? But anyway, man, I don't want to get on another rant. I gotta get some rest. Hey man, but I'm sincere, man, when I say I love y'all, because I know folks needed somebody need to hear. It's been times when I ain't had nobody tell me, like, man, I'm lost. I'm lost, man. Like I'm used to. It done made me who I am today, but like I know it's folks out there, man, that struggle and won't say nothing. They too much. They got too much pride, too much whatever, man, to say anything, man. Hey, man, I'm rocking with you. I'm rocking with you. Yeah, they don't know, but I do. They don't know, but I do. So, hey, man, keep grinding, keep your head up. Hey, and this is the time that you shine. It's not about that sunshine. It's about the thunderstorms. Right. That's where the growth happens. Michelle, hey, joke with that. That's where the growth happens, man. But you know, hey, till the next time, man, go out there, man, and conquer the morning. Now it's time to go out there and conquer the world. Rest of the day. Man, keep it positive and it'll come back. It'll come back in so many different forms, man. You know. But hey, sleep with the giants, wake with the monsters, eat with the lions. You are the captain of your fate and the master of your soul, the master of your fate and the captain of your soul. If you know the routine, you know the routine. I will be back in here tomorrow like I was. Left my wallet and keys, baby. I'll be back in here tomorrow, man. Holla at you.
Not fairy tales, Shogun standing tall, boy, you build brittle. We build different. We run dogs, we don't run mouths.